I guess sustainable agriculture has two aspects from an industry perspective or from a wider perspective as well. One is farmer livelihoods, which is such a burning issue in our country, very, very India specific, really, because of the fragmented farmer base here and the lack of resources which our farmers have. And the second part is obviously the wider issue of resource use efficiency in agriculture and its environmental impact and the impact it has on the planet. I would restrict myself to talk a little bit about how industry, what role industry can today play in propagating sustainable agriculture or productive, more remunerative agriculture for our farmers. And that's where I think that there is a huge opportunity and industry can do wonders there. Today, Indian agriculture is very production-oriented, and that's the bane of Indian agriculture. How do we make it market-oriented? How do we provide it the required market linkages? And in doing so, what is the role which industry can play? I think that, to my mind, is a very critical issue. And when I look at commodity value chains after value chains, there is a huge opportunity where industry participants, through appropriate risk-taking and with the right level of entrepreneurship, which Indian entrepreneurs have shown in so many other industries, but we really don't see that scale of entrepreneurship in the food and agri industry. That's where I think the industry has to up their game, participate in creating those farm factory, farm market linkages for Indian agriculture and make it remunerative, more productive and de-risk the Indian farmers. If I can give you the example of one commodity value chain, which is bananas. Bananas, India is the largest producer of bananas anywhere in the world. But sadly, we are a marginal player, not even a marginal player in the global banana market. Banana is a hugely consumed and widely regarded industry globally. But you would be surprised to see that some small South American countries are really ruling the roost there. Why? Because the industry there has linked up with the same kind of fragmented farmer base there, linked them up to markets, and triangulated the farmers in such a way that farmers are facilitated. Industry becomes virtual farmers rather than effective actual farmers. They become virtual farmers. They provide them all kind of services, all kind of resources, all kind of knowledge, and make them as productive as possible and link them up to markets. This has a huge impact on sustainable agriculture in terms of the kind of practices which are followed there, in terms of resource use efficiency, in terms of the environmental impact, and most importantly on farmer livelihoods. This is what is the need of the hour in India. If you need to see effective impact on the ground, where industry can play a real role, how does industry adopt farmers, create those linkages, see what are the opportunities in markets for differentiated produce, and work with the farmers, and not only with the farmers, with ecosystem players, be it banks, be it insurance companies, be it EdTech, or be it any other service provider for the farming